We've got an interesting topic today. It comes from a real question.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody asked, how can I become a YouTuber if I never leave my bedroom and I don't have energy to do anything? Something to that effect. So we've got some ideas of how you could do this.
Right, so let's answer the question that came to us via...
That was like a gradual transition from British. It's like there wasn't a real...
And sometimes I let my actual accent out, but normally when I'm working in America, I keep it all American. So let's just be American
That's
today.
pretty good.
Well, it should be. That's the tongue of my... That's my actual... We're trying to... So, no, this is me playing American. Every time I'm here, I'm Scott Christopher. How you doing? I'm with Nate Woodbury.
Howdy.
We talk about various things that Nate wants to talk about, and then I just chime in. When,
He has a channel, too. You can check it out up there.
Check my channel. Again, but we're all over the place on that one. This one is generally fairly focused on...
This is a real question.
And this is a real question that comes to us from...
Quora.
Quora.
We don't have the name. It's an anonymous. Maybe the person was a little bit shy about this question.
Because it is fairly...
How can I become a YouTube star if I never leave my bedroom and have no money or energy? So maybe the person's disabled or something.
Oh, okay.
I'm giving a benefit of the doubt.
Why not? Yeah. Or suffering from a lot of depression.
They have some
or
issues.
Yes.
There's challenges.
So our answer is not going to be, what are you doing? Get out of bed, get working. We're going to take that at face value and say, okay, how can you do this if you literally have no energy and can't get out of bed or out of your room? Can you?
The reality is you have value, right? No matter what your circumstance is, you have value, whether it's value in here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I just wrote down a few things. And, what are your hobbies or interests? Maybe you have an interest in Star Wars, and you could make a commentary YouTube channel all about Star Wars and Star Wars characters. Or you have a hobby of knitting, and you could teach people how to knit. Those are the ideas that are coming out of my head.
Or maybe if you have a lot of time to read, or watch movies, maybe some of your stuff is reviewing books or reviewing films or movies or television shows.
There's a channel. Yeah, there's a channel. There a guy finds little bloopers or little things in movies, and that's all of his channel's all about. Hey, did you notice that in this episode they actually showed this, or there's a little Easter egg hidden in this video here?
Oh, that's cool. See, I would watch that.
Yeah.
That's fun little minutia and trivia about movies. I'm an actor. I do a lot of films and television things, and I think it's fun.
That was funny.
The reason, of course, I'm a professional is because I have control over my motor skills, and I speak really good. But I would watch stuff like that. I mean, I think it's a good way to go.
So the next idea I had here is, do you have a sense of humor? Anytime you can get people to laugh, people will watch videos like that.
And just by virtue of the description of who you are, whoever you are, Anonymous, that you never leave your bedroom and you have they've added no money or energy. So now I'm seeing, poverty and filth. No, I'm not. But if you're unable to leave your... But just the description of who you are is almost already... a hook to some degree. You could take this and make it your hook. So if you never leave your room, maybe that's who you are. That's your persona. I'm Chuck, the guy who never leaves his room and has no money or energy. I mean, it's a long title, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like...
So it becomes reality TV?
It's well, in a sense, so the shot of you is always you, like that guy in that one show.
I pictured it Monk, and then there's this fat
Monk,
guy.
The fat guy in Monk. I'm not saying you're fat or that there's anything wrong with being fat, but I'm just saying if you're in bed and that's everything you do is from that position as you talk about.
That guy was wealthy, though.
He was. So I think he was just heavy because he was lazy and didn't need to do anything.
And he didn't want to be on YouTube, I don't think.
And he wasn't really that big in real life. That was all prosthetics. But we digress. Mostly Nate.
Yeah.
What's your next point?
Okay, this one's really around some ideas I've had in the past. Are you an artist or a musician?
Yeah.
So you can play the piano or you can play the violin or harmonica or whatever without having to leave your room.
Yeah, if you're talented, you don't necessarily have to have energy or ever leave your room. I mean, some of the great talented artists of different things, musical instruments, sculpture, painting, whatever, they're tormented they spend a lot of time in dark and closed places. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that feeds the reputation and image, especially if you, all of a sudden you're laying there, how you doing? I'm the guy from Monk, you know, and then, you sing an aria from bed. I mean, who isn't going to watch that? Or who is? One of those two.
Yeah, who isn't?
Who isn't?
So here's an idea for you. If you're an artist, like by hand, you can draw or paint. There are a lot, and I've actually researched this.
Oh, you had a point.
There are a lot of people
My bad.
searching for like how to, and this is the first idea to come to my mind, how to draw Winnie the Pooh, how to draw Pikachu, how to draw Superman, how to draw or how to paint a sunset. You could make tutorials and actually create a business out of this, teaching people how to use conveying your artist ability.
Without ever leaving the room, having any energy or any money, because really it's just a piece of paper with a pencil.
And you could then start to sell each individual art piece you create in each episode. You could then sell to people, and eventually you'd make a fortune.
He's just an idea, man. I think that's what it boils down to, is if you come to Nate, you say, Nate, these are my circumstances. Wait a minute, that would be you talking. That's the Godfather. Hat in hand, come to him humbly. Oh, great Oz. These are my circumstances. I'm fat, I'm depressed, I never get out of bed, I have no energy. What can I do to be a YouTube star? He takes all of that, puts it into that big bald head of his, and out comes...
Big?
You could be an artist.
We're not quite done with the video, but we do want to say, go ahead and comment about this below, because then we could feature you in a future episode.
Yes. Yeah,
your unique circumstance. How can I succeed on YouTube? So I'm going to end with this one question, is I really want to know, what do you do all day in your room? If that's something interesting, you can make a YouTube channel about that.
Heaven knows the video gamers are YouTube stars, and even though we never see their faces usually, it's just a smarmy voice. It's a guy talking while he's playing games. Mm-hmm. Was that what you were going to say?
Well, that's an example we see a lot, or we hear about a lot, is playing video games. You could do that.
But
you
what
could do that.
Maybe you're, well, I was going to say, maybe you're a writer. It's not exactly, exciting to see someone sitting there writing. But I'm just trying to think of a way for you to have a life.
And there's got to be something that you do. Maybe you watch television, so that's why I had the idea of becoming like a movie critic or
I thought
something
that was
like
my idea.
Well,
it was one of us.
I'll claim
we share one brain. It's back behind this wall.
So anyway, that's a question I have for you, is what do you do? What are your talents? What are your skills, your hobbies, your interests? You can
magic
come
tricks,
up with something.
Rubik's Cube. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can learn to do if this person is in fact disabled. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? There's just so much stuff that you can do with your hands that would be fascinating.
Do you have wisdom? Do people come to you for advice?
Ooh, yeah. Especially if you talk like this. Like we mentioned earlier, that seems to be a common thread.
Hopefully this video was helpful and you had a good laugh as well.
I'm sure it is.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Or whenever.